President Vladimir Putin accused NATO member Poland of having territorial ambitions in the former Soviet Union and warned that any aggression against Belarus would be considered an attack on Russia. Putin stated that Moscow would respond with all available means to any aggression against Belarus, which maintains a loose union state with Russia. The Warsaw Security Committee decided to relocate military units to eastern Poland following the arrival of Russian Wagner mercenary forces in Belarus. However, Poland denies any territorial ambitions in Belarus. Putin also referenced the western part of Poland being a gift from Soviet leader Joseph Stalin to the country and implied that Russia would remind Poland about this historical fact. In response to Putin's remarks, Polish Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki condemned Stalin as a war criminal responsible for the death of hundreds of thousands of Poles and summoned the Russian ambassador to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Belarus confirmed that Wagner mercenaries have started training Belarusian special forces near the Polish border. Recent reports indicate that Russia has stationed tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus for the first time, raising concerns about the situation's escalation. Putin is set to meet Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko in Russia on Sunday. Germany and NATO expressed their readiness to support Poland in defending the military alliance's eastern flank. Putin claims there are press reports of plans for a Polish-Lithuanian unit to operate in western Ukraine, including areas that were historically part of Poland and eventually occupied territory there. He suggests that Poland dreams of acquiring Belarusian lands as well, but provides no evidence to support the claim. Yevgeny Prigozhin, the chief of Wagner, welcomed his fighters to Belarus in a video, indicating that they would not be involved in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine but would focus on training the Belarusian army while preparing for operations in Africa. Wagner, considered Russia's most effective fighting force, had a recent armed mutiny due to clashes with the Moscow defense establishment. The insurrection resulted in an agreement that allowed Wagner fighters, many recruited from prisons, to move to Belarus if they desired. The situation remains tense, with Poland's military measures and the presence of Wagner forces in Belarus adding to the regional complexities. The international community closely watches the developments in the region, considering the potential implications for global security and stability. As tensions escalate, diplomatic efforts may be required to de-escalate the situation and address the concerns raised by all parties involved. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe.